the Saints, as captured by Leroy Neiman. But the festive atmosphere of this city has never been matched by the record of the team. For years, the quarterback was Archie Manning. Now it's Dave Wilson. And the Saints were marching with their heads held high as they upset the defending Super Bowl champions, the San Francisco 49ers. Their coach is the ever-colorful O.A. Bum Phillips. He is somewhat unique, but he gets the job done. In New York, it was a reflective, has some heavy help. Number 70, Leonard Marshall, leads the NFL in sacks with 11.5. On offense, Phil Simms continues to excel. And his tight end, Mark Bavaro, continues to improve. The two connected for this touchdown against the Redskins last week. Bill Parcells had reason to smile. Today, it's the Giants and the Saints. It's a must-win for both teams because, as Parcells says, it's not September anymore. We're live from the Superdome in New Orleans, as they say, Louisiana. A late-arriving crowd because the weather is quite severe outside. Temperature of 68 degrees, humidity 87%, but down at the bottom is the important factor. Hurricane warning. Hurricane Juan is supposed to hit this area almost momentarily. Winds are 33 miles an hour, but they should get a lot stronger than that. But we're inside the Superdome, where the temperature is always 68, and weather is never a problem, except for getting here. Good afternoon. I'm Pat Summerall, with, of course, John Madden. John and I had a chance to visit
the Giants' big pass rush. Leonard Marshall, of course, leading the NFL in sacks. And I think they want to calm him down early. Lawrence Taylor right next to him. Get those guys pass rush. Get them under control. Make them stay on the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you can get too concerned about the sack. Second down and 4. Wilson back to throw. To Wilson. To Wayne Wilson. Fumble? Yes, it is. The Giants have it. Jim Burt, I believe, made the recovery. Wilson is really upset, saying, I never had possession. It should be an incompleted pass.
Of course, the thing he has to do is catch the ball and come down with both feet on the ground and the ball under control.
Bob Frederick is today's referee, and they're having a meeting right now. Frederick, of course, is the man in the black hat, which I've never been able to figure out. There's enough heat on the referee anyway without having him wear a black hat.
Well, it has white stripes on it.
That's
but
true.
what they're doing, it looked like one official is saying that it was a catch. Now, I don't know. That one looked like he had control.
It has been ruled.
But the officials are changing.
He can play as the linebacker position, or he can get down in a three-point stance and play as a lineman. Now they go with a four-man front. Wilson back to throw. Has it picked off by Elvis Patterson. Patterson still on his feet, headed left. Now headed up the field, still on his feet, headed for the end zone. Finally, Larry Hardy gets him down. Elvis Patterson. They don't call him Toast anymore.
Not anymore, you know, and he's one of the best athletes on this Giant team. And I think he just showed there with that movement. You know, when they have those vertical jumps and all those types of things, he's better at it than anyone. And we see here, Wilson has pretty good pass protection. He just throws that ball out there. Now, Patterson was coming up, I think, covering the outside guy. It was thrown over the inside guy's head. Watch these moves that he makes. Beanbags flying around, coming deep. Now he turns it up here. Maybe he's the guy that should run that short yardage stuff for him.
A wise choice to double-team Lionel Manuel.
Probably why we haven't heard much of Lionel Manuel.
Third and goal from the 6. Adams is split wide to the right. Simms retreats and throws to the corner. Got Bobby Johnson for the touchdown. Good throw by Simms and a good catch by Johnson. The Giants take the lead.
Well, Phil Simms was watching Bobby Johnson all the way on that play. They had two receivers. One goes in motion, but watch Phil Simms. He's going to look all the way out here at us because we're where Bobby Johnson is. Right there. Perfect throw. Up over his outside shoulder. The only guy that can catch that one is Johnson.
Really impossible, John, to defend against that kind of throw.
And Phil Simms was congratulating there in the sideline with a tap in the head.
Rutledge holding for Atkinson. And the Giants take the lead 7-3 with 8:03 left to play in the first half. Saints got a field goal. The Giants just got their first score of the day. That's their first down in a long time since the opening drive, as a matter of fact. Wilson has the ball knocked loose. That's a fumble. Struggling. Lawrence Taylor made the sack. John Tice made a very fortunate recovery for the Saints. Lawrence Taylor made the hit. Leonard Marshall had a chance for a recovery, just couldn't get it done.
I'll tell you, that's why Lawrence Taylor is a great player, because he can dominate a game. When he gets in and he hits the guy, the ball will usually fly out of there. Leonard Marshall, he never handles the thing. He doesn't know what to do with it. He fumbles it and kicks it, and finally John Tice jumps on it at the end. But what I'll tell you, Taylor really put a jolt on Dave Wilson. Leonard Marshall, he doesn't have a chance to get that thing. He's falling all over it. Nose mask, and he thought that should have been a face mask penalty.
And then he couldn't throw because he couldn't see. He had to take the time to adjust his helmet. Landeta standing back at his own 33. Carl Roaches will wait for this high, good kick. Roaches fumble, and the Giants had a shot at it. And the scramble goes on. Giants have it. I believe Elvis Patterson is the one who came up with it.
Elvis Patterson's the one that's doing the celebrating with it. Look, he got those gloves on, all those arm pads up. He got that ball. He's going to take that one and put it with the one he has from the Philadelphia Eagle game. Going to keep it in the same deal. Roaches, again, just fumbled that ball. He had his hands out there in front. It looked like he looked up. Now watch, here's Tolles almost has it. He gets up his side. No one grabs it. Here comes Elvis Patterson, number 34, over the top. See, he has it in that right hand. And he picks it up and runs in. Of course, you can't do that. He's compact. There's a lot of muscle and stuff in that little package. He's only 5'7", but he has good leg strength. He has big, strong legs.
Weighs 195, and a 5'7", that is a good package.
Yeah, but look from the waist down there. I mean, that's a pretty big, strong guy. He's just short.
Third down. Morris again. Touchdown. From 5 yards out, the Morris package gets 6.
And they ran that again right at Ricky Jackson, their Pro Bowl linebacker, right up here to the left of the screen. Good block down there on Clark. Jackson's going to get kicked out. Look at that big hole in there for Joe Morris. He's only 5'7". He doesn't need that much. They could have stuck a refrigerator there in front of him.
Billy Ard scored 2.
He was a refrigerator.
Atkinson's extra point is good. And the Giants lead it, and the kicker is hurt. Giants lead it 14-6. Loss of 1 at 2nd and 11. Tyrone Anthony is in the backfield with Wilson. Ball batted up in the air and intercepted by Leonard Marshall. He hasn't got a sack, but he's got his interception today.
Said I didn't get that last fumble when we had it. I had a chance, but I'll just pick this thing out of the air. But the big play is a push up the middle. You watch the inside pressure there. Burt's coming in. Marshall's coming in. It looks like Burt got his hand up, or maybe Marshall got his left hand up and caught it with both. That's a pretty good play.
I think it was Marshall.
Yeah, I mean, he got the thing. He got the bat with his left hand, then caught it with both. Now, you can do some bragging when you do that. You can call all the guys together in the sideline and say, hey, please.
17 carries, 89 yards for number 33.
I bet they give it to Joe Morris down here.
Maurice Carthon is in front of him. He's the blocker. Morris, the man who gets it in the end zone. As diagrammed, Morris gets the touchdown from a yard out behind Carthon.
Hey, the left side of that line, Brad Benson and Billy Ard have been doing a good job today. Watch them. They start off here in a double team, get the thing going back. Carthon can lead, and Morris doesn't need a big hole. He just found that crack, and you see how he felt it and leaned back into his right and into the end zone.
Put the inside shoulder down. Don't give him much of a target, and you get 6.
Now that's positive thinking when they look up and down like that.
I bet you they never see anything.
Well, what they do is they're just looking up to get positive thoughts. They're going to make it and block everything else out. Let's watch the touchdown again here. Double team by Arden Benson, lead by Carthon, and a slither by Morris.
A strong slither gets 6.